Hey guys, Grady's mom here. I wanted to do a sit-down style video, and this is going to be a Q&A. I have never done a Q&A on my channel, and I have kept a notebook for the past year and change of, I tend to get a lot of the same questions from people, and I'm not ignoring your questions, guys. I just haven't had time to film this video. So I've just been keeping track on this notebook of the same questions I seem to get a lot. And today I'm going to answer 13 of them because 13 is my favorite number. Whole nother long story on that. But I'm just going to jump right in because I only have about 10 minutes before I have to go pick up my son. So the first question I get a lot is, how long have you been dating and or married to your husband? We started dating in, we have a date where we started dating, which is October 19th, 2005. We started dating. We got engaged in November of 2006, so about a year later, and we got married in September of 2007. So pretty much dating in 2005, engaged in 2006, and married in 2007. So we've been married over 7 years now. What is your favorite movie? I have a lot of favorite movies. I know everyone says that, but the three that come to my mind that I can't cut any of them out would be Casablanca, which, if you haven't heard of Casablanca, I don't know where you've been living. It's hailed as one of the greatest movies of all time. It was made in 1942. Love that movie, know every word to it, could recite it along with the movie right now. So Casablanca is definitely a favorite. Another favorite of mine is called Jackie Brown, which is the Quentin Tarantino movie. I'm obsessed with Pam Grier. I just love Quentin Tarantino's thought process and his, his mind and everything. So Jackie Brown's another favorite. And rounding at the top three, I'd have to say my third favorite movie is called Closer, which is a movie that was made about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 years ago. It has Natalie Portman, Clive Owen, Jude Law, and Julia Roberts. Definitely check that movie out. I love that movie. Favorite TV show of all time. My favorite TV show of all time would be have to be easily 6 Feet Under, which was an HBO series that aired a long time ago, probably 15 years ago now, maybe it started. I just love that show. It's so deep. It's so intricate. I just love shows that are deep and really stay with you. And even though that show ended, I don't know, a decade ago, I still think about it on a regular basis. That show will always stay with me, so I have to say 6 Feet Under. Favorite place I've traveled to. Right away, what pops into my mind is Montreal. And it's weird because I grew up in upstate New York, which is about, I don't know, a 2 to 3 hour drive to Montreal, the Canadian border from upstate New York. So, and the drinking age in Canada is 18. So when I was 18 in New York, it was like the thing to do was drive to Montreal for the weekend because you could drink, rather than have to worry about being 21 in the States. So I just went there so many times when I was younger with friends, with ex-boyfriends. I just have so many memories of Montreal. It's such a beautiful, diverse city, and I'm just obsessed with anything French culture. I always have been. And even though it was only just a few hour drive from New York, the New York border, I always felt like I was, international. It's just one of those places that you have to go there to really get. But I have to say Montreal, and I've been to far more, I guess, exotic or interesting places than that. But Montreal always has stuck with me as my favorite place that I've traveled to. So if you can go to Montreal, go. Will you have more kids? No, I will not. I never wanted kids growing up, even in my 20s, even when we got married. My husband and I both never wanted kids. When I turned 30, I just, like a light bulb, said, I want to have a child. Had a child at 30, and I am more than content. I feel fulfilled. I feel like I just don't have the itch. I don't have the urge. I don't, long for another child. So it's sort of like, there's my answer right there. So no, we are not planning to have any more kids. Do I have pets? I do. I have a cat named Alice who is stalking me right now. Literally, she's right on the stairs giving me the stink eye. I adopted her from a shelter in 2008. She is 9 years old. I'm obsessed with her. She's like a tortie cat, which is just caramel and black coloring. Love that cat. You guys have probably seen her in some of my videos, and she's literally staring at me right now. I can feel her eyes burning a hole into my soul. How was my pregnancy? Since I don't have any other pregnancies to compare it to, I'm going to say normal. I found out I was pregnant around 6 weeks. When I was about 6 weeks, I was nauseous in the first trimester, as a lot of people are. I never threw up, but I was nauseous. My second trimester was a breeze. It was like I was like I wasn't even pregnant. I felt great, energy level great, no nausea. My third trimester started to be a little bit downhill. I had big swollen feet, gained a lot of weight. I gained almost 50 pounds with my son. He was born early, 37 weeks, 5 days. Knock on countertop, no problems in the hospital. We were home in 2 days. So I had a natural birth, not a C-section. I think my labor was like 12 to 15 hours. So I don't know. I guess to me that's sort of normal. I don't like being pregnant. I didn't like being pregnant, but overall it was a normal pregnancy. What is your favorite way to relax when alone? I was thinking about this today. My favorite way to relax when I'm alone, kind of dorky, when I'm all alone like this, when Grady's at school, my favorite thing to do is make a cup of coffee, sit on the couch, and watch Bravo Network. I like to watch like Real Housewives and Shahs of Sunset. I'm just a Bravo Network junkie, so as dorky as it is, as simple as it is, I just like my coffee, sit on the couch, and watch Bravo and just zone out. That's my favorite way to relax when I'm alone. My #1 travel destination on my bucket list, Paris, France, hands down. I'm obsessed with French culture, Parisian culture. I always have been. I will make it to France one day, and hopefully maybe more than once. So definitely Paris, my #1. How do you pamper yourself? Manicures. I actually just went today to get my monthly manicure. I go once a month and get my gel nails done. It's very relaxing. I love it. I'm just a nail person. So that's just a small way that I pamper myself, my monthly manicure. How far apart in age are you and your husband? We were actually born the same year, but I am older than him by almost a year, if that makes sense. My birthday is in January, and his birthday is in December. So for example, in a few weeks, actually, he will be turning 33. So we'll both be 33 together. But then next month, I will be turning 34. So I'm almost a year older than him, but we were born the same year. So yeah, pretty much the same age. My favorite YouTube channel. I have a lot of favorites, but I have to say my favorite YouTube channel. It's so hard, but one that pops in my mind is Kara's Life. And she also has a beauty channel, Kara Emily. I just like Kara. I think she's really down to earth and cool and not pretentious. I like her kids. Her husband's cool. I just like her. I get a really good vibe from her. So if you're watching, Kara, I love you. Last question that I have time to answer. Something you don't know about me. I was thinking about this earlier. I think something that most people wouldn't know about me, maybe just by looking at me or even just, seeing my YouTube channel, is I'm a huge sports fan, professional sports. I mean, I like sports in general, but I'm actually a huge professional sports fan. I like NFL football, I like MLB baseball, and I even like some basketball. I watch a lot of SportsCenter. I wouldn't say for hours a day, but I keep up with sports. I know about what teams are doing good, who the big players are, all that. I've always been able to talk sports with the guys. I don't know. I just think that's something random that most people might not know about me, just from knowing me on YouTube, is I'm a huge professional sports fan. So that is all I have time for, guys. I have to go pick up my son from school. Please comment down below and let me know if there's any other questions that you guys want me to answer, because I will do another Q&A down the road. I still have a couple more pages of questions that I've compiled over the past year. So if I continue to get the same kind of questions over and over, I will definitely do another Q&A for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and thumbs up if you like these sit-down style videos. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!